All right, the stream is starting. Let's take a look and see what we have going on. This is State of Play on June 2nd, 2022. Been a lot of leaks of different things that possibly are going to happen here. Like we have a Resident Evil. I'm betting... Oh, 4. Is this the VR? Alright. So far, so good. Never did go back and complete the original Resident Evil 4 that was released back on the GameCube. So if this is VR, I can only imagine what this is like. But could be that this is just a remake altogether. Okay. I mean, it looks really good. I wonder if it's just continuing on with the remakes. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So this one's not VR. Oh, well, next year. Oh, and VR2 content. Actually, I'd like to see what that actually means, other than a CG trailer. I haven't played Village yet. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. And this is for VR2. We get to see the big lady. Now this one might be fun in VR. As long as I don't get motion sickness and end up wanting to hurl every time I play. Plus, we don't have a price point yet for the VR2. I didn't get the VR, or the original one. I never did pick up a PlayStation Pro or PS4 Pro. I wonder if you actually get to play the whole game in this way, or if it's just a part of it. Like Sony threw a lot of money at Capcom. More VR2 content. Looks like this is what this half hour is going to be about. So far, it's 3 for 3. If you hear some noise in the background that's not from Sony, that would be my kids. Zombie game with chainsaws, shotguns, Uzis. Yeah. I don't know if these type of Twitch games work all that great for VR, but I guess we'll see. I know moving around like that would probably make me sick. This is No Man's Sky. I don't recall, but I think that they already released some content for VR on No Man's Sky on the PlayStation 4. But I must say, this it's kind of compelling to play it in this way. Might get me back into more exploring. Although I've been playing it on... I mean, I have it on the PlayStation 4, but I've been playing it on my laptop and on the Xbox Series X. Where are you taking me? More VR2. Oh, this must be for Horizons. This is like Pokemon Snap. Except with your floaty hands and... Yeah, floaty hands. I wonder if they're going to let you customize your floaty hands. I don't know why they can't give you arms. I wonder if it's like one of those things of like, if we give you arms and they're not attached to shoulders, then they just float around in all kinds of weird directions, unattached to your body. So I guess that could be a problem. I still have to play Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. They're both in my backlog. Just waiting for my wife to get through it and play through it.
You have walked in the shadows,
Right.
It is time to climb.
I wonder if that's a character that already exists. So you're kind of like a spin-off of sorts. That'll be cool. Oh, maybe this will fix a lot of those issues that people are having when the game originally released. And what was going on? Oh yeah, their save data was being erased, and I think they were causing some systems to lock up, something like that.
Is coming to PC.
Ah, so nothing still for me to play on my PS5 on its own, except for possibly Resident Evil 4. But hey, Spider-Man on PC, that's on my backlog. Although I own it already. Probably look better on my computer, to be honest. It just may not run as fast. I'd still rather use the controller though on the PlayStation 5. I know I can use it on my PC, but I don't want to be syncing it there and syncing it here. But it's cool. It's made it to another platform. More people get to play it. Are they going to include Miles Morales, or is that one you got to wait a year for? Looks like Strays is coming. This was actually on the leaked list, I believe. Annapurna's Strays, where you play a cyborg kitty cat. Cyber cat. What's the point though? Are you looking for your litter box or meow mix? What drives a stray? Meow. For those that don't know, I am highly allergic to cats. And I don't like that they just said that it's not actual gameplay. When is this game coming? July 19th, and that wasn't gameplay? Some of it looked like gameplay. That's a bit weird. I'm still not even sure which version of PlayStation Plus I'm going to have here. Because I had just gotten it with the PlayStation 5, and, you know, shortly after, you know, I've already paid for a year. Are they going to reduce me down to like the basic and then ask for more money? I'm not sure what's going to be happening here. I'll have to look that up after the show.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Because you're
Is this Half-Life Alex?
in my hands.
Or is this... Yeah, it's the one where you're trapped on the ship. They had like 3 of them. The last one, people got upset because of all the microtransactions. I would not want to play that in VR. Oh, that's gross. It's so gross. Although it gives me kind of Riddick vibes with monsters. Oh, something new. Okay. So everything's cross-generational still.
I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Hope that one's not VR. ARMS? PS4. It would be interesting if that was the new ARMS game. What do I mean by ARMS? I mean Wild Arms, not ARMS like the Nintendo game.
Oh, ew. I'm going to miss them.
Looks like it kind of blends in some stuff from Akira. What is this? After playing through Persona 5, this one might actually be interesting to play through. Eternites. Find out if it's exclusive or not. That looks a little weird. There we go. Shouldn't we put him in his place? Ew. Ryu looking more and more like a hobo monk. That's cool if you actually play that way. I didn't play Street Fighter 5, so I don't know if there's a character from that. Is that Jaime or Jamie? Some of these names, why don't they just have like Ted and Bob? Looks like my daughter Triss approves. I'm getting a little bit away from the Sumie and more into the hip hop. Ah, I see what they did with the logo there. They made it so that you didn't have to have PlayStation Plus to play that online. I think this would be like a default fighter online. It didn't say exclusive, so it looks like it just might be marketing rights for everything from Capcom.
Now it's time for 2 indie adventures arriving later this year.
Oh, Tunic isn't out on PlayStation yet. I have a review for Tunic. I played it on Game Pass, and that would be on the Xbox Series X is where I played it. If you don't have an Xbox, when this comes out on the PlayStation, I definitely recommend playing it. It is a very good game. It's not terribly long, but there's a lot of puzzles, so that could keep you occupied for a while if you get stuck. But it's a throwback, but it feels like if The Legend of Zelda, like any of the isometric or top-down versions of that, were crossed over with a Souls game. That's what it kind of feels like. Okay, what's this? No, this one coming later in the year. I don't know if it's already been released or if it's just that it comes out later in the year and it just happens to be on the PlayStation. And I don't know if this means that they're coming in 2023 or just later in this year. I know a lot of people are looking for the AAA titles, but between AAA titles, I definitely recommend playing some indie games. You get some very unique experiences, and there's a lot of experiments that are done that are a lot of fun to play through. There are so many indie titles though, so you might have to sift through the ones that don't really appeal to you to find something that you like.
Not yet.
I have no idea what this is about. I guess this is going to be for Final Fantasy 16. Yep. The one I'm waiting for is Final Fantasy 7 Remake, like the second part, whatever they're going to call it. That's the one that should be preceding this one, not coming after. However, I think this one's going back to what I enjoyed in Final Fantasy, which is more of the more medieval looking setting and you know, the more fantasy setting than the more mixed with technology or more technology based than.
Are the dominance. The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
These Final Fantasy games, I used to get really excited about the games coming out because they would show, like, I would always wait for Bahamut to show up,
Every day we delay brings us
be it through a summon or what have you.
must move now.
I'm guessing they're sticking with the gameplay that they established more so with like Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I don't think is a bad idea. There's a lot of other RPGs that have stuck with the traditional way of playing, you know, going through the menus and just selecting and watching it unfold. But after playing Final Fantasy Remake, it's a real fresh take in playing an RPG. So I may almost prefer to have the options of both. Here's my little troublemaker. Say hi. Triss is really excited about Final Fantasy 16. Let me tell you. No?
It is true. Yet for every citizen who falls,
Yeah.
another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
More corrupt, powerful people. Oh, there's Bahamut. I'm happy now. Let's see what they do with the summons here. All right, they kind of got me with this trailer. The other ones I was kind of like, I don't even know who the hero is. I'm more interested in just kind of seeing how the story unfolds. So, possibly summer of next year. With everything that's been going on, everything seems to be getting delayed.
Don't forget to visit PlayStation blog to learn even more about today's announcements.
All
See you
right,
next time.
I guess that's it. They ended it with that. So it looks like the leaked document or photo, I guess it wasn't too far off. All right. Well, appreciate you looking at this with me and hope you have a good one.